Good morning, students. என் பேர் டாக்டர் பி பிரபாகர். நான் தூத்துக்குடி மெடிக்கல் காலேஜில் ஃபிசியாலஜி டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டில் அசிஸ்டன்ட் ப்ரொஃபஸராக ஒர்க் பண்ணுறேன். இந்த வீடியோ மெயினாக எம்பிபிஎஸ், பிடிஎஸ், நர்சிங், பேராமெடிக்கல் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸோட யூனிவர்சிட்டி எக்ஸாம்ஸ்க்கு ஈஸியாக இருக்கிற மாதிரி எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். இந்த வீடியோ ஒரு ட்ரெய்லர் மாதிரி. நீங்கள் டெக்ஸ்ட் புக் படிக்கிறது தான் மெயின் பிக்சர் பார்க்குற மாதிரி. ஸோ இந்த வீடியோ டெக்ஸ்ட் புக் பிடிக்கிறதுக்கு உங்களை மோட்டிவேட் பண்ணணும்னு நான் நம்புகிறேன். இன்றைக்கி இந்த வீடியோவில் தாலாமஸ் அண்ட் நியூக்ளியர் கனெக்ஷன்ற ஒரு சின்ன டாபிக். இது 5 மார்க்ஸ் கொஸ்டினாக கேட்குறதுக்கு ரொம்ப சான்ஸ் உள்ள கொஸ்டின். அதை பற்றி நம்ம இன்றைக்கி டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணுவோம். வாங்க உள்ள போய். Thalamus is the bilateral oval-shaped mass of gray matter. Okay. So we have the groups of nuclei. So it is the one of the component of the diencephalon. Another one component of the diencephalon is the hypothalamus. So on the right side, we draw the right thalamus. So it is a oval-shaped nuclei having the nuclear groups. The oval shape is divided into the 3 nuclear groups by the Y-shaped structure. The central orange color Y-shaped structure is the internal medullary lamina. It is divided into the anterior nuclei and medial group of nuclei and lateral group of nuclei. Medial group again divided into the dorsal medial nuclei and midline nuclei. Lateral group is divided into the ventral anterior, ventral lateral, ventro-posterior medial, ventro-posterior lateral, and lateral dorsal and lateral posterior and pulvinar. In the bottom medial side, medial geniculate body, small projections, the violet color projection. Lateral side, lateral geniculate nucleus. Thalamus is divided into the 3 groups by the internal medullary lamina. Medial group of nuclei is dorsomedial nuclei and centromedian nuclei. Group of nuclei, ventral anterior, ventral lateral, posteroventral lateral, posteroventromedial, medial geniculate body, lateral geniculate body, pulvinar, lateral dorsal and lateral posterior. Anterior group of nuclei present between the bifurcation of the internal medullary lamina. Connections of the thalamus. So medial geniculate body connect the auditory tract to the auditory cortex. Lateral geniculate body connect the optic tract to the visual cortex. Anterior ventral nucleus integrate the motor functions. It connect with the basal ganglia. So initiate the movement and planning the movement. Posteroventral nucleus plays the sensory impulse to the sensory cortex. Lateral ventral nucleus relay the proprioception. It is important for the coordination. Dorsal lateral nucleus plays a role in the speech. Posterolateral nucleus has association with the sensory function. Dorsal medial nuclei connect mammillary body to cingulate gyrus of limbic cortex, which is important for the recent memory and emotions. And intralaminar nuclei connect the reticular activating system and basal ganglia to cerebral cortex. This connection is responsible for the alerting effect of the reticular activating system. Midline nucleus carries visual and somatic sensation. Connections of thalamic nuclei. The left side shows the afferent connections, right side shows the efferent connections. The anterior nucleus receives the connections from the mammillary body. The efferent connections to the cingulate gyrus. This is the component of the Peyer's circuit for the limbic system. And the ventro-anterior nucleus receives the afferent from the basal ganglia, efferent to the premotor cortex. It is important for the initiation and planning of the movement. The ventrolateral area receives the afferent from the cerebellum and efferent to the primary motor cortex. It is important for the coordination of the movement. And ventroposterolateral nucleus receives the impulse from the spinothalamic tract and the dorsal column pathway. It carries the impulse to the sensory cortex. Ventroposteromedial nucleus receives the information from the trigeminal tract and taste pathway. It is also carries the impulse to the sensory cortex. And superior and inferior colliculi receives the impulse from the send the impulse to the pulvinar and send the impulse to the visual processing areas like 17, 18, 19. Lateral geniculate body receives the impulse from the optic tract sent to the optic cortex. Medial geniculate body receives the impulse from the auditory tract and sends the impulse to the auditory cortex. Functions of thalamus. Thalamus is the relay center for all sensation except olfactory sensation. Thalamus play vital role in arousal and alertness along with the reticular activating system. Thalamus has important role in memory, emotions because it has a connection with the limbic system. Sleep is integrated by thalamus. Speech also integrated by thalamus. Applied aspects. Thalamic syndrome. Thrombosis of the thalamo-geniculate branch of the posterior cerebral artery produces thalamic syndrome. The features are loss of all sensation, inability to recognize the same size structure of the familiar object with closed eyes, that is called as the astereognosis. The lesions of the posteroventro-medial nucleus produces the thalamic phantom limb, and with the closed eyes the patient loses the kinesthetic sensation, so inability to locate the parts of the body and position of the limb. Patient searches the limb in the air, that is thalamic phantom limb. And illusion that the person feels that there is no limb at all due to the loss of position sense, that is called as the amylognosia. The person feels severe pain for even touch sensation, that is thalamic overreaction, and sensory ataxia. So person can stand with open eyes. When he closed his eyes, he felt. And thalamic hand, the posteroventrolateral nucleus patients produce thalamic hand. So it is produced the flexion of the wrist joints, extension of the interphalangeal joints. Thank you, students. I hope this video will be helpful for you. Thank you.